Yeah, welcome to St. Pölten here in Lower Austria. That's very interesting. That's the Traisen River. It will be a Nato river, there's no doubt. Like the Danube, like the Wilbras River, and all Europe will be Nato. And that's very good. And that's the new government headquarters. 30 years ago, in this government, this region had only Vienna as a, they're not basically Vienna, is a different region, a city, one of our federal states. And then St. Pölten decided to make their own capital and turn St. Pölten, also Lower Austria decided that, and Lower Austria then became their own capital. I'm confused there. The region of Lower Austria decided to choose a capital, and then they built a new government district. Yeah? I'm the first time now here. It's also very interesting for me as a convinced European federalist and also a federalist in the nations. I'm very much in favor of these things. And so I see first time what happens when a region builds their own government headquarters. And it's not exactly like Berlin, you know. Of course, Berlin was also a new capital in many ways, but they have done a similar concept. They built their own government headquarters. There was basically at the river, I think it was empty field, and they decided next to this very nice old town I showed you in the other video, they decided to build a new government administration area. And that's very interesting, I think, because I'm also in Pristina for that, and it's partly happening. And also you see it in Banja Luka. It's quite interesting. And so you see here a huge complex. That's the local state-owned bank, and that's basically that's the insurance company. So there is other areas as well, and that's basically then the public administration attached. And here you see these very new buildings over there, 30 years, and you see quite an impressive new administration center, which I think is very cool actually. That's the new, jetzt die Steuern runter. Oh, I endorse that message. Even the cross-party man like me, but I cannot pass this poster of the Liberal Party and they say lower taxes. I'm 100% for that. Whenever I'm of course cross-party now today, but I'm still the good old low tax, flat tax man. And I'm still a center right-wing activist, conservative with liberal economics and transatlantic beliefs. That's why I call today for NATO membership of Lower Austria. But I'm also a federalist, and I'm very fascinated to have a new government district. It's really very big. I'm first time here. I have to test the museum. They have made a big theater, then the parliament, the library, and I'm just down here, and this is a whole government quarter. And they have their logistics part, the local television. They don't like me there seemingly, but okay, that's all good. I'm very interested now in these things, and I will launch this part of, because I don't know Lower Austria very well, to my regret. I've been in some areas, obviously, in some cities, but systematically to know a region is something very different than me, and I have to get acquainted, and I will learn about this region now in the election campaign. I will go to all the main population areas and offer myself for discussions with local media and activists about European issues, and of course about NATO accession, about EU membership of Ukraine, and all these important issues which are not really so well and enough discussed in this beautiful country of mine where I was born. And I'm now back, and I decided to bring all these European ideas of my 20 years outside. I bring it back. It's not a big starter because they really don't like my approach towards Ukraine in the EU and Nato, and Kosovo in the EU and Nato, Bosnia in the EU and Nato, Austria in NATO, Romania in Schengen, and in the Eurozone, and so many things they don't like here. But I nevertheless, this is Haus Tulln, I will discuss them. I will learn what's going on in my first day in St. Pölten, and I like it already. The old town, all fully pedestrianized, very nice. And then I see this completely new town, a government district for the region of Lower Austria, which I like very much. And they always have 100-year celebration now, because why? Obviously because after the end of the monarchy, the division of the nation and the breakup of the Austrian monarchy, there was then the moment to also reorganize Austria, and that's why the Burgenland and Lower Austria, which has also borders obviously to the Czech Republic, to the Slovak Republic. I'm actually not sure they have a border to Hungary as well, but most likely yes. And I'm now somewhere here at this moment, Haus der Geschichte, Landesarchiv. I'm here, very good, where I am. Again, like always, but it's really impressive. Yeah, like they've made a regional super capital. I mean, it's like Estonia, let's not forget, yeah. It's not small. Lower Austria has the same population like whatever, approximately like Slovenia, like Estonia. And I'm here now, but I think I'm now in the center of everything. This is the Landesarchiv, Institut for Landeskunde. This is 100 years Haus der Geschichte. And somewhere here, I think I can call for NATO membership. I don't see a lot of European flags, but that's fine, that will change. Time for Europe and time for NATO has come. Thanks a lot. More to come from Pax Europiana. Bye.